Hello, my friends. Welcome to What's Up in Makeup Chat. It's so good to see you guys. I am so tired today. So if I say something really stupid, just blame it on my sleepy brains. But I'm hoping that I can make it through with some intelligent talk with you today, because we've got a very important topic here. Very important topic. You know, there's serious topics all around the world, and this is just as serious. So we're talking about eyeliner and mascara today, because, you know, they're important things. In my life they are, because without eyeliner and mascara, I feel like I really can't finish my look. You know what I mean? Like, eyeshadow's great, but like sometimes you really don't know how it's gonna look until you put that eyeliner on or that mascara on, and it's like, yes, okay, now I've got this. Now I've got this. And it kind of brings it all together. So today we're gonna be talking about the best and the worst of eyeliners and mascaras, so that you know what you want to invest in and which you can just be like, no, I'm not getting that. And the way we're going to do that is through the collective brain of makeup awesomeness, because I'm only one person. I only have one set of eyes and one set of eyelashes, but the collective brain has hundreds of eyes. So we're going to consult them, because maybe they have different experiences than I do. So if you are watching this live, thank you for being a part of the collective brain. I'm going to say hello to you in just a second. If you're watching this on the replay, you are also part of the collective brain, but you're going to participate by leaving comments down below. And just so you know, we do this live chat every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. on the channel, except for the very last Sunday of the month, where we do it at 5 p.m. and those are Eastern times. So if you'd like to join in live, those are the times to do it. It's also always mentioned at the end of What's Up in Makeup, my makeup news show. You'll see underneath me, I will put the time of when the chat is, so you know when to tune in. In order to tune in, you just go to my YouTube channel, and it should be there. It should be popping up in your news feed when you go to your subscribe channels. That's where it should pop up, but if it doesn't, just go to Jed Loves Reviews on my channel. Enough of that. Let's go ahead and say hello to the collective brain of makeup awesomeness. Oh, there we go. I've been getting a lot of questions about how to join in on chat, so that is why I spent so long mentioning that. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll all the way up to the top to see the first people who were here for chat. And it looks like Snape's Honey was first. Good morning. Good morning to Tabitha. Good morning to Daniel. Good morning to Steph. I got to make this bigger. This is not going to happen. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I had to make it bigger. Okay. Good morning to Steph, and Snape's Honey's just having her breakfast and her coffee. Good morning to Flory in Denver. Mwah, thinking of you, my friend. Let's see. Who else is here? Sarah is here, and Brenda is here in upstate New York. Liz is here. Cassie is here. Cassidy is here, and Patricia is here, and Betty Ann is here. Hello, Betty Ann in Alberta, Canada. Hello to Jen, Indie Kitty 1 in Virginia. Oh, she's saying hello to Virginia. That's a Periscope joke. I don't think Virginia's here, my friends. KG, good morning. And Keep It Real Cam, good morning to you. Julie, good morning. Jenna, good morning. Paula, good morning. Kenzie and Denise and Jenny. Kind of kicking myself that I stayed up so late to get the ColourPop. It's still up. Yeah, I heard with the ColourPop had a 20% off sale. Supposedly they were extending it because their website had crashed for a period of time. So then they went into this crazy line thing, which I guess is better than the website crashing, where you had to wait in line online. It's kind of crazy. I had my browser open for 3 hours while I edited last night and did make a purchase. I wasn't sure if I was going to, but I gave into the hype. So yeah, I did end up making some lip purchases at ColourPop. So I think they're extending it for today. Good morning, Teresa and Kathy Murphy in the house. Diana, hello. Fizzy Pop, hello. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to scroll down. If I did not say hello to you, know that you are important to me. I could probably say hello to people all day long. We got to talk about some eyeliner and some mascara. Yes, Kelly said she just placed her order. And then Krista says it was until noon PST. Now it's 9 p.m. PST. Thank you so much, Krista, for that. Krista at mymonthlyobsessions.com. Thank you so much. All right. I'm going to go ahead and take a sip of my coffee. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. So let's talk about eyeliners. Now, I have this ginormous thing of eyeliners. These aren't all eyeliners. There's one section. This section over here is lip liners. But other than that, this is all eyeliners. Now, eyeliners come in a bunch of different forms. My preferred kind of eyeliner that I personally like the best is the pen liquid eyeliners, these like this. Jessie's Girl is my absolute favorite. If you've been around my channel, you know this, and I apologize if this is a repeat, but Jessie's Girl is definitely my favorite one. This one is getting very old. The tip is just a mess at this point. I need to throw it away and get a new one. It is probably a good 5 months old, and it needs to go, like, at this point. So I don't even want to show you really the tip of it because it's just not representative of what you get when you first get it, because these do die. This costs $7. I get mine off of either Amazon or the Jessie's Girl website. They do sell them at some Rite Aids. It is very black. It is very easy to apply. The reason why I like pen liners is because of the ease of application. For example, when you get a liquid eyeliner, such as my favorite liquid eyeliner, which is the Balm's Schwing eyeliner, you have to keep dipping into the product in order to get the perfect amount. With a pen liner, it's already locked and loaded with your perfect amount of liquid eyeliner. You don't have to worry about keeping dipping and re-dipping. So that's why I like the pens the best. That one is very, very good. Also, the new Rainforest of the Sea one from Tarte is very, very good. That's also one of my favorites. I want to go ahead and ask the collective brain some of your favorite pen eyeliners, pen forms. There are some of them that are very fine brushes, and some of them are actual marker kinds of tips. Let's see. Krista says the new liquid liner, thin pen version from Wet n Wild that just came out recently is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for that, Krista. Snape's Honey says, love the Essence I Love Punk eyeliner pen, but they stopped making it. Oh, that's so sad. Good morning, Christine Lee 314, excellent YouTube channel. Good morning, Terry Lee, Nifty and Thrifty, excellent YouTube channel. Kelly Seymour loves Jessie's Girl eyeliners. I found that the colored ones aren't quite as good as the black one, especially the blue one died on me. Julie says the Physicians Formula brush one she really, really likes. Let's see. Jenna says I love Stila and Maybelline. Hannah says, I like the waterproof from e.l.f. Elise is here. You made it. Yay. Christine says she prefers the brush tipped ones. Kelly says, are there different Jessie's Girl eyeliners? Yes, there are. They make a black one, a brown one, a green one, and a blue one. I've never tried the green one, but the blue one dried out on me. The brown one was pretty good, but the black one is definitely the best for me. Steph says she needs Kat Von D's Trooper. I believe it's a brush tip. I can't stand Stila's felt tip. It keeps fraying. I personally really do like both the Stila and the Kat Von D. If I had to choose, I would probably say, you know, I haven't had the fraying issue like you have, Steph, but if that happens, I'll pick Kat Von D. But both of those are very, very much. How much for which one, Maria? I've mentioned like 9 different eyeliners. I don't know which one. I don't know how much here, it's right here. The Tarte one, I don't know prices off the top of my head. I don't have them memorized. So you're just going to have to look it up. So I apologize. This is the Tarte one. I know that I'm pretty sure it's over $20 for this one. But it's really, 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 really nice. It's really fabulous. This one is one that I used in my look for What's Up in Makeup for the show today. This is the Double Ego double-ended eyeliner by Pure Minerals. And this is in the shade Queensland. It has the marker tip on one side and the pencil tip on the other. I like the pencil tip better because it stays in my waterline. The marker tip, it goes on, but it's a little bit weak in pigmentation, and lasting power is not super fab. It's pretty good. Amalia says that Jessie's Girl is $6.99. Yeah, $7. Yeah, Ico is also great, Christine Lee says, and I totally agree. Ico does make a very good liquid eyeliner. The NYX ones are pretty good for the pen form, but I do find that they tend to rub off very easily, and I've also had them flake occasionally depending on the toughness of my day. I've had the NYX ones flake on me. Elise says the new Wet n Wild flat tip pen is good for $2 or $3. Elise seconding Krista's vote for the new Wet n Wild felt tip pen. Now I need to go get it. Steph says the Ico skinny one, the fat one is ew. The fat one is really difficult to use unless you specifically like a really fat line. Christine says, I like the Physicians Formula and the Kat Von D best. She hasn't tried the Jessie's Girl yet. Sam says, I like the Tarte one. It's pretty nice. And Jenna says, I love Ico, but I'm kind of scared of it. All right, so I am going to go ahead and move on to liquid eyeliners. Now, liquid eyeliners, like I said before, the Balm's Schwing liquid eyeliner is my favorite liquid eyeliner, and it's because of this beautiful point. It's kind of a hybrid between a pen liner and a liquid liner because the point is this, is it a brush tip or is it a marker tip? It seems almost like a marker tip, but it's dipped in liquid. So it gives you a beautiful line. I have to show you this. I have to. I'm going to swatch up my hand. I wasn't planning on it, but it is so creamy and black. It is just beautiful. It just gives you the blackest line, and it gives you a little bit of shine in there. Really, really like that a lot. Most liquid eyeliners are similar to this one. This is a really old Urban Decay one that should be thrown away, where it gets this little brush, and the brush has to be dipped back and forth. And it's just difficult most of the time to get the right amount of product on the brush. This is one I particularly do not like. This is the liquid eyeliner by NYC. This one is a mess to work with. It is really, really difficult to work with. It is not, let me show you. It looks very similar in initial application, but it flakes so bad on me, and it mushes when you first put it on. Like if you put it on and then you go like that accidentally, you end up with this crazy mushy mess on the side of your face. It's insane. So it smears and smudges through the day. But if you don't touch your eye, you might be okay with the NYC, but unfortunately I'm not that skilled. I touch my eyes. So Nadine says liquid liner, Revlon Color Stay, and Wet n Wild are her favorites. And Snape Sunny says, I love the Illamasqua Precision Ink Liner. It's a waterproof and had a felt tip, but it's a dip liquid liner. Christine Lee says, Wet n Wild is great for liquid. The old school bendy brushes are her favorites. Liz says, I do not like the NYC eyeliner, and I'm pretty good at eyeliner. And Christy says she's not a big fan of liquid eyeliner. She likes the cream type eyeliners more, and we're going to get to that in a minute. Christy says the cake liners are also awesome. We're going to get to those in a minute. So as far as liquid eyeliners, I mean, I just, what even is this brand? What even are you? Oh, this is a L'Oreal Eyeliner Intense. I abandoned this a long time ago. Let's find out why. Oh, because it dried up on me. This is a brown one that I wanted to try. Oh, no, it didn't dry up. Looks pretty good, actually. I've been neglecting this brown eyeliner, and I can't even review it because I don't even remember because it's been so long because I forgot. It's terrible. Life of a makeup junkie. Okay, but anyway, so really the difference between the marker and the liquid is that either you want the liquid encased in like a pen that comes out naturally out of the tip, or you want one that you can dip. It's pretty much what we got going on there. So Cheyenne says the Tarte So Fine Liner has been a godsend for her. Very cool. Let's see. Christine Cundiff says, liquid eyeliners end up all over my lashes. So messy. Yeah, they can be very, very messy. It's back from the dead. You're funny, Steph. Okay, Steph's always making me laugh. All right, so moving on. Ooh, we're 15 minutes in already. The next one I want to talk to you about is gel eyeliners. They're the ones that are, well, they're typically in a pot. This is my personal favorite one. This is the Fix Line Eyeliner Gel by Ofra. This was sent to me for review a long time ago, but I never reviewed my big pack of Ofra stuff because a lot of it was kind of like, okay, you know, like it wasn't good, it wasn't bad, it was just kind of like, okay. So I didn't review a lot of it, but when I come across one that I do think that's worth talking about, I do talk about it individually. So this is one. This is a gel liquid eyeliner. It comes in a pot like this. You take a brush, a small angled brush is what I like to use. You can also use the very, very fine pointed pencil brushes, and you dip it in the product. I also tend to wipe off any excess on the side of the jar and then apply it very close to the lash line. These are really, really nice because you can control how much product you have on your brush, and a lot of times these are really, really smooth. Jenna says Maybelline gel is great, fantastic. And then Angie says, how do you find the liners you like in, oops, hold on a minute, I lost you. Read half of it and then it moved. Okay, how do you find the liners you like in that ginormous collection you have? You got a lot, girl, because I keep them in a special pocket. I have this is my eyeliner pocket of things that I'm supposed to be paying attention to. These are mostly pencil eyeliners, so I flip the caps over so that I have, like, for example, if I the Sephora liquid, this is a pencil liner by Sephora, which these are fab. We're going to talk about these in a minute. But I put it so the color tip is facing up, so that helps a lot with that, putting the colors facing up. But a lot of times I just have to search Like, for example, the Jouer one's in the wrong place. This is a Jouer kitten liner. This is a really nice one, too. I really like that one a lot. But anyway, back to the Ofra. Let me go ahead and scroll back down because I don't want to miss things. Oh, Deepa's leaving. Good night, Deepa. Have a good night. She's going to her dinner in India. She's going to dinner. Bye, Deepa. We'll miss you. Emily says the Bobbi Brown gel eyeliner is an oldie but a goodie. And when I first started getting into higher end makeup, I got the Bobbi Brown gel eyeliner from my husband as a gift. And I found that it was wonderful for a period of time, and then it dried out on me, which made me really, really, really sad. So anyway, this right here is really nice. It's a very whipped formula, which is why I really like it. It's very soft to put your brush in. You don't have to dig. A lot of them, like the Bobbi Brown, you kind of have to dig your brush in the pot to get it on there. Steph's talking about MAC Black Track. That's a really famous one too. So really the key of a gel eyeliner is getting a nice brush. Like you need a brush that works for you. And I personally like the really flat. Let me get one. Hold on a minute. I just ordered another one from Ulta. I did a little Ulta order. So I needed a new eyeliner brush because I feel like I wanted one that's a little more fine than this. So I'm hoping that the one that I got from Real Techniques is a good one. But this right here would be one I would use for eyeliner. Sasha says Sephora's waterproof gel liner pencil is so good. This is actually a brow. It's a brow brush from Beauty Junkies, but I don't use this for brows. I use this for eyeliner. Sasha wants to know if I've tried Inglots. I have tried Inglots, and it was just okay for me. It just didn't have a smooth application for me, if I remember correctly. So that's one style of brush you can use for the gel liners, and this is the other style. This is the Real Techniques fine liner brush, but this is too thick for me. I like ones that are thinner than this. This is too thick, so I don't really like this. But you know, Julia says, "Woo! Finally made it. I'm sorry I'm late. Hello everyone. Hello Jen. Hello Julia. Good to have you here. Good morning to Amanda." Finn says, "Yay! My first time actually being in chat. Inglot gel liner is amazing for a cream. NARS larger than was going to be continued." Yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan of the Inglot one, and I don't know what it was about it, and I wish I could remember. Maybe I was just being blah because I bought a bunch of Inglot eyeshadows and I wasn't impressed, so I might have been like Inglot and been biased or something. I don't know. It happens every once in a while. Holly says, "Jen, love that shirt. I'm originally from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Went to Hershey often as a kid. My husband's from that area, so we go to Hershey every summer." Marianne says the e.l.f. cream is also good with a small angle brush. Yes, the e.l.f. little cream pots, the eyeshadow cream pots. Woo, so fab, so fab. Cheyenne, beer. Goodness gracious, girlfriend. All right, so anyway, no judgment. Another one that I wanted to talk to you about is the Tarte Tarteist Clay Paint Liner. This is a really neat product. I bought this on an impulse, and I'm really glad I did. It's really fun. It's got this flat piece here, and it's got this little bowl. So when you squeeze out the product, you brush your brush on the edge of the bowl, and then you put on your eyeliner. It also comes with a really, really, really nice eyeliner brush, like a fabulous eyeliner brush. So really nice. Good job on Tarte for creating this product. It's really good. Very black, very fun to use. It's nice. It's definitely nice. Jenna says the Maybelline gel line comes with a perfect brush. Fabulous. Megan says, now I want to go out and buy a gel eyeliner, but I'm on an eBay no buy. Must be strong. Be strong, Megan. You can do it. You can do it, Megan. Megan's our Ulta reporter for the show. Thank you, Megan, for your hard work. Let's see. Elise says, I can't use gel liner on my upper lid because it always transfers my hooded eyes, but gel liner is the only thing that stays in my waterline. Excellent advice, Elise. I appreciate that so much. Dina says, Gina, try the Essence ones. Set it with eyeshadow is what Dina's suggestion is. Emily says, can we talk about the Benefit They're Real liner? Oh, what a hot mess that stuff is. In my opinion, I shouldn't say that so fast. I should not say that so fast because some people may love it, but the Benefit, the They're Real liner was probably one of the worst inventions of all time, in my opinion. Nicole says that she loves the Tarte one, but it'll fall over her face in a couple of hours. Oh, Rhonda agrees with me about the Benefit They're Real liner. Oh gosh. All right. Sasha says I was on a no buy, then Tarte and ColourPop ruined it. Nice. Okay. Let me see. The benefit. Okay. So this is what happened. I wish I could insert a picture for you. So the Benefit They're Real push-up liner. You were supposed to click the pen. You took this little orange stopper out and you click the pen, and then it was supposed to help you. It kind of pushed into the silicone pointy tip, and it was supposed to help you to make like the perfect wing eyeliner. Now, when I first got it, I loved it for like the first week. I really, really liked it. Then it started having two issues. The first issue is that, oh, that's why you asked, because it was really bad. Gotcha. So the first issue I had was that the product inside started drying out. So what they really needed to say was to keep the little orange stopper in so that it doesn't dry out. So that was the first issue I had, was it started drying out. The second issue is the silicone bendy tip started getting really floppy. So it wasn't functional anymore. It just didn't work anymore, because you couldn't get a straight line with it anymore, because that thing, everyone in the chat is lighting up with everybody saying how much they hate that mascara. Daniel says Benefit needs to really stop focusing on the cute packaging and actually really test their products out, especially that one. I think that was the worst, one of the worst releases in all of makeup since I've been doing this channel. It was bad. It was really bad. And it was expensive and it was hyped up. And the problem was is they sent it out to people for review. People used it a few times, raved about it, and then everybody went and got it. But the problem was, I lost my train of thought. But the problem was is you really needed to use it for a good week or two before you started seeing the problems with it. So people were recommending it without fully and totally trying it. Michelle says, Jen, for those of you with transferring issues on hooded eyes, give the e.l.f. line sealer a try. It seals in any shadow you want to use as a liner, and she loves it. Excellent advice, Michelle. Thank you so much for that. Steph says, for me, the product was too thick. I missed what Julie said. Supposedly, Julie said something hysterical. Totally missed it. All right, I have to scroll up and find out what Julie said, because apparently it was hilarious. Oh my gosh, Julia says, I never could get it to work. No lie, I brought it outside in the street and stomped on it. What else needs to be said? I mean, what else needs to be said? I think that Julia has described exactly what we all felt about that liner. So let's go ahead and move on from the gel pots and the liquidy kinds of forms to the pencil forms. Oh, one more I wanted to mention is the Marc Jacobs Remarkable liner. For those of you that like high-end makeup, this is a really, 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 really nice eyeliner. It's very fine, very easy to go on, very, very black. The only problem I have with it is that it does rub, the wing does rub off, and I can get cheaper versions of something that does just as good as this. I can get cheaper versions, like the Jessie's Girl, and even the Tarte is a lot cheaper than this. So I don't think that it's worth the price for the Marc Jacobs, but it is a really nice eyeliner. All right, moving on to, this is the brown Jessie's Girl, by the way. It looks the same as the black, it's just brown. Let me swatch it for you. See how it's dyeing? It's like it's not opaque anymore. It's like dyeing on me. You have to do like a bunch of swipes, and then eventually it gets good. Yep, we're moving on to pencils here. So in pencil form, you basically have two different kinds of pencils. You have the plastic pencils that roll up, and then you have the wood pencils that you need to sharpen. Personally, I prefer the wood pencils overall for the sharpening because I feel like it's more sanitary. But this is the thing with wood pencils, is sometimes the wood over time will dry out the product, and the product will actually shrink down inside the wood, which is not good. Not good. Living Like Julie says agreed on the Marc Jacobs. Fantastic. Sasha says, in terms of pencil liner, Makeup Forever, Aqua Liner, and Sephora gel liner pencils are great for me. My eyes water a ton from contacts. Nothing else stays so far. Julia says, I got the Jessie's Girl pen per Jen's suggestion, and I love it. I'm laughing at you, Daniel. I agree. I agree. Finn says Physicians Formula Eye Booster 2-in-1 Lash Boosting Liner and Eye Serum is life. That one, I need to try the black one. The brown one has been okay for me, but I need to try the black one. Sasha says in terms of, Nikki got her, Steph says Nikki got me hooked on the Ardency and Monster. That is a really good one. Sasha says nothing else stays in her waterline except, hold on a minute. In terms of pencil liner, makeup for, oh, I already read that one. I already read that one. I missed it. KG says, I like the Stila waterproof pencil and Lancome's kohl liner. And Little Hammer says, the only thing that stays in my waterline is the Laura Mercier Caviar Eye Sticks. Last all day. Everything else disappears within a few hours. Denise says she likes the Milani eye pencil. And Christine Lee says, Pencil Ulta brand gel pencil is really great, which shocks me. That is really interesting. I'm very interested in that. Rhonda says the ColourPop pencils have worked well for her. And Kenzie says, I really like the UD 24/7 pencils. Living Like Julie says, the Milani liners are cheap and cheerful. Okay, cool. Krista says the wood pencils scare her. But she likes the Urban Decay one. So let me talk to you about my opinion of these things. So, all right. I would have to agree that the Sephora brand eyeliners are super, super fab. Back when my husband had his beauty YouTube channel, it was like a parody beauty YouTube channel. He bought this Sephora set. I told him Sephora pencil eyeliners were awesome. And they had a holiday set of all of these colors of Sephora liner. And I'm so thankful I made him buy these because now he's not doing that at all anymore. But I get to keep the liners, and these things are so stinking good. They're very creamy. They are really, really good. And they are the wood pencils. They are the ones that you sharpen. But these are a good year old, and they are not shrinking down at all. Like, they're really, really good. They stay in my waterline. They're easy to apply. They're super, super fab. Another brand that I really like is the Balms ones. I've heard some people have trouble with this in the waterline, that they do run down for some people, but the Balms Mr. Right Now eyeliner pencils have been very good for me. These are the ones that roll up and down. So I do really like this formula a lot. I also really like the ColourPop ones a lot. The 24/7 ones, I have not had good luck with the Urban Decay 24/7 ones. I feel like they run the most on me, where I have to constantly keep an eye on my eyes to make sure that it's not running down. Patricia says the Mally Starlight are her favorite. I've had hit and miss with those. Some of those work really well for me, and some of them I've found run. Then the lighter colors of the Mally seem to work better for me than the darker colors. I don't know why. It's very weird. Another one that I really like is the JCat Beauty liners are really, really nice too, but these do shrink down over time. And then some of these, the tips will break. These were sent to me for review a long time ago. I always like to mention that. But if you can get the actual product poking out, they're really nice. But unfortunately, they have some shrinking issues. John, you are in your underwear, sweetheart. My son just walked in his underwear. You cannot come on camera in your underwear, honey bun. Do you need something? Is it an emergency? Sorry.
I want to tell you something that's
Wait, you can't come in here because I have a camera on and you're in your underwear and I don't want you in camera. Sorry, guys. Hold on a second. Real quick. Is it an emergency? Can it wait 30 minutes? All right, time out. I have to go take care of my son real quick. I apologize. Superman underwear is not acceptable on camera. Hold on just a second. Time out. What do you want to tell me, buddy? What is this? If it's ever not working, hit the circle button. Okay? You good? Okay. All right. All right. So somehow he had activated Siri, and he was very confused, and it was like kept asking him questions and he can't read. So he didn't know what was happening because Siri kept talking to him and typing up questions, and he had no idea what to do. All right. So anyway, I do like the ColourPop liners. They do tend to run on me though in the waterline. I like them much better for the upper lash line. The ColourPop liners with the bright ones as upper lash line, and then I'll anchor it with a black liquid liner. You're funny, Tabitha. All right, but anyways, I do like the ColourPop pencil liners. The gel liners I found to be a little bit difficult to work with, but those are also pretty good. I don't like the blue one, the blue ColourPop one that's my least favorite. It says Veneto eyelining. Stuff stays on forever. Tight lining is when you take your eyeliner, for those of you that aren't sure, is you take your eyeliner and you put it in your upper waterline. That's what tight lining is. It's supposed to make your eyes look bigger. Lash game it together. Julie says, I'm beginning to think my waterline isn't meant to have liner on it. Oh no. Oh no. And it's funny because a lot of times I've heard that eyeliners that are specifically marketed for waterproof, a lot of times do not work in the waterline. Best ones for the waterline, I really like, where's the one brand? Hold on a minute. It's called Noir. And I know Noir means black, but the brand is actually called Noir. I got it at Birchbox. And I really, really, really like that one for the waterline. But my thing is I don't have especially watery eyes, so I'm not trying. Oh, it's freezing. Hold on a minute. Let me check it out. Okay, it looks like it's good now. Sorry if it was lagging a minute. Sometimes that happens with the live feed. Okay, let me repeat myself just in case. Okay. Hold on a minute. There's also lag, but it's better now. Want to try? Okay, so we're good now. Okay, cool. All right, keeps freezing, Marianne. Okay, I just want to make sure that everybody can hear what I'm trying to say. Okay. Holly says we used to heat up those Maybelline pencils and put those on the water line. There you go. There you go. You do what you got to do. Okay. All right, we're good now. So sorry about that. So let me just tell you what I was going to say. The Noir is the name of the brand. I know that Noir means black, but this is the actual pencil is called Noir, and I got it at the Birchbox shop. I would say that that one has been the best for me for the waterline, but I don't have an especially watery waterline, so I can't really speak to that. So I would love to consult the collective brain for the waterline issue for people. Let's see. A lot of people are saying they can't find one. A lot of people are saying that I look good, and then some people are saying you can hear, but the picture's frozen. Try going out and come back. I was once desperate to get the eyeliner working good, so I heated it up with a lighter. I'm scared to do that. I'm totally scared to do that. It looks like the feed is going good. Oh, I hate when my lip looks all beat up in chat, but you know, what are you going to do? Let's see. Caddy says, in my opinion, the two eyeliners for waterline are Marc Jacobs in Blacker and Hourglass, which I haven't tried either one of those. I saw Sephora, Rimmel, and Nude Works. Finn says, I've tried so many darn pencils, but seriously, I will continue to shell out my money for NARS. Nice. Okay, Christy says, OMG, yes, I heat up the Maybelline pencil with a match when I was 12. No more water for me ever again. My goodness. Yes, that's a thing. As you take your pencil like this, take a match or a lighter, and you heat it like this. That's a thing. Children, do not set your house on fire. Adults, do not set your house on fire. Be very careful. Don't burn yourself. I'm not going to be liable for you burning yourself. Be very, very careful. Children should not be using lighters, ever, ever. Okay, anyway. This one that I happen to pick up is actually a really nice one too, but it does run in the waterline. This is the Jouer one. It is nice, but it runs. All right, so at this point, we need to take our leave of eyeliner, and we need to go to, oh no, someone says Rimmel scandalized waterproof my foot. Yeah, I haven't had good luck with the Rimmel. The cream colored one isn't as bad as the darker ones though. But anyway, we're going to take our leave of eyeliner. 90s makeup tips, I know, right? Okay, we're going to take our leave of eyeliner because it is 10:34, and we're going to go into the land of mascara. So I'm going to put these aside. Goodbye, pencils and pens. And we're going to go into mascara. Now, this is my current collection of mascara that I have. Some of these are pretty dead. They've been around a while. So some of them are not usable anymore, but a lot of them still are. Okay. Oh, my Anastasia Brow Wiz. That's where that went. It fell in my mascara little thing. Okay. So one thing I want to talk about first. I want to talk about mascara primers. Okay. Mascara primers are a thing. So what you're supposed to do with mascara primer is you're supposed to put it on your lashes first and then put the mascara over it. Okay. So that thing happens. Show you a couple of them. I've tried, in my recent memory, 3 of them. The first one that I don't have anymore is the Dior one. The Dior one was just okay for me. Added just a little bit of length, a little bit of volume. This one is money right here. This is the Lancome Cils Booster XL. If you can get your hands on this, I definitely recommend this one. This will give you a ton of volume, a ton of length. I have repurchased this 3 times, and I don't repurchase stuff because this is the thing. I have a YouTube channel where I review things. And once I've tried something, do I really need to try it again? No, there's so many products out there to try, so many new things to try. When I repurchase something like that Jessie's Girl Liner and like this Sills Booster XL Lash Primer, you know it's something that I'm really loving. So this right here is super fab. The only problem with this is it does go on white. So you need to make sure that the mascara you're using with it does have a very black color to it that it can handle going over top of the white. My only other complaint is the more you use it, it does collect product that gets crusty on the outside of the tube. So you have to kind of keep cleaning it over and over to keep it clean. But other than that, super fab. Highly recommend, especially if you can get a sample of this. Girlfriend, you are hooked up, or boyfriend. You are hooked up. Super fab. Olivia says Lancome is my favorite eyelash primer. It actually the only one I like. Christine says love any Lancome mascara. To me is great. We're going to talk about Lancome Hypnostrama in a minute. All right, the other one that I've tried, which is a newer one. This is the Benefit Tinted Primer. They're real. This is relatively new. It's within the past few months this came out, and it's got the spiky wand. This is very nice for someone who just wants a very light application of mascara. Very light. If you want something supernatural, this is great. Not supernatural, but supernatural. The product is quite wet, so it doesn't really hug onto the lashes. It gives you a very natural feeling to your lashes. I don't think this is worth the price. If this were a drugstore product, I would say yes. But because it is so expensive, I'm going to say no. It doesn't work as good as the Dior. I know that sounds kind of crazy that I'm like saying it doesn't work as good as the Dior, and Dior is a lot more expensive, but I don't think this is worth the price of it as far as it being a lash primer. Rhonda says, I've used the Benefit Primer over top of clumpy mascara to unclump it. That's very interesting. I have never heard of that. That is really interesting. Holly says she likes Clinique mascaras. Marianne says the Benefit Their Real Mascara is the shiz. I can say shiz. I just can't say anything else. This is what I've heard and what my opinion is of the Benefit Their Real Mascara. Since we talked about the liner, let's talk about the mascara. The mascara for me worked very well. I really like the effect of it. Here's my issues. The wand is super pokey. It hurts. It's painful. Second thing, it's hard to get off. So those are my 2 things. If you can get past that, get it. But if you can't get past that, don't get it. That's my opinion on that one. And I did forget that I have tried the Blink Lash Primer, and I find that one to be just okay too. Let's talk about Blink for a second. Let's talk about tubing mascaras. Now I need to try, I've gotten quite a few requests, including Yesenia Cuevas, our previous drugstore reporter, very active in the community. I think she's a moderator on here. I'm not sure if she's here today. But Yesenia and a few other people have asked me to do a review of many different tubing mascaras, drugstore and high-end, and that's something I would really like to do in the future. This is why I love tubing mascaras. This is my thing. Tubing mascaras, when you put them on, they do, well, at least the Blink one does a really nice job, but the big win on tubing mascaras is when you want to take them off at the end of the day, all you do is take hot water and you put it on your face, and the little tubes, it flakes right off, just flakes right off. So the Blink mascara, I got the black one in my BoxyCharm, which is sent to me for review. I got the black one and I loved it. The more I use it, the more I don't like it. It is not aging well. It is drying out quickly. It does not work nearly as well as it did when I first got it. I would say that the effectiveness of this lasted about 3 weeks to a month before I started not liking it anymore, the Blink, which makes me really sad. Christine says the Blink tubing was horrible. She was disappointed. I loved it. I absolutely loved the effect of it for the first few weeks, and then it started drying out on me. But in those first few weeks, Blink happened to be on Outlook. And I was like, yes, Blink's on Outlook, I gotta get something. So I did, and I got the brown one, which I'm also not happy with. I like the black one better than the brown one, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just not a fan anymore, and it makes me sad because I was really loving it. I think it made it into a favorites video because I was like 2 weeks in when my monthly favorites came up. So I don't know. That's the only tubing mascara that I've tried. There are quite a few others. Actually, no, that's not true. Supposedly, the L'Oreal Double Extend in the red tube is a tubing mascara. I got that a really long time ago per the suggestion of Emily Noel 83, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. When I went to repurchase, I couldn't remember what color I had gotten, and I got the blue one. The blue one's not nearly as good as the red one. The red one's super fab. I think I have the blue one here, or no, it's in the graveyard. I keep mascara for a mascara graveyard video. I have a drawer of dead mascaras. So one day I'm going to do a mascara graveyard video. That's kind of how I'm feeling about tubing mascaras. Now, of course, now we have a ton of other ones. Okay, Sheila, any thoughts on the IT Cosmetics Superhero? I'll tell you what my thought is. My thought is I am so kicking myself for not getting it on QVC when it was buy two for like 23 bucks. I am seriously kicking myself. When I went to go to IBATS and I met up with Kristen Game, if you're not following Kristen Game on YouTube, it's KRISTINGEHM, Kristen Game. We're doing collaboration soon. Kristen Game was wearing the superhero mascara. I looked at her and I was like, Kristen, are you wearing false lashes? Because your lashes look amazing. Like they almost look fake, but they're probably not fake. It was like that kind of thing. She was like, no, it's the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. And I was like, oh, why didn't I get it? Why didn't I get it? Oh yeah, Cassie from Thriftic, who is also a good friend of mine, did a first impression on the superhero mascara, and I believe she really liked it a lot too. So that is on my list of things that I would really, really like. It's Kirsten. I am subscribed to, but I don't know what her opinion is of the mascara. I don't know, but I am subscribed to her channel. I haven't watched every one of her videos though, so I would imagine, I don't know if she reviewed it or not. Olivia says, I love the superhero, mega length and volume, and she has 0 lashes. That's awesome. See, now I want it. All right, so let's talk about some good and some bad in mascara. So let me pull out, this is the L'Oreal Double Extend, the blue one. This one's not as good. This has the primer on the one side and the mascara on the other. Get the red one, don't get the blue one. Holly says, Kristen Game does such beautiful makeup, sweet woman. Yes, she is. Agreed, agreed, agreed. All right, so good ones. Maybelline Lash Sensational. I like the pink one better than the black one, but the black one's really good too. These are very good. The Essence mascaras, the I Heart Extreme and the Lash Princess, both colors are both good. Gina says, I love me some Game Time. I do too. Megan says, I'm doing my makeup right now. I just tried the Tarte's Lights Camera Lashes. That is a really good one. I wouldn't say it's up there in my absolute favorites, but it is good. Roxanne says, lower lashes needs a good mascara. Oh no, you frozen again? Hold on a minute. Okay, it looks like we're unfrozen. I don't know what I was saying. Let's repeat. Let's see. Frozen? Still frozen? So weird, because for me it's rolling. Lancome Hypnose Drama, we're going to talk about that. I have it right here. Is that Hypnose Drama? No, I have the Grandiose. Hypnose Drama is good too. Mascara that's not waterproof for lower lashes. You know what, Joan? I don't really use, I don't really put mascara on my lower lash line because I think it looks a little weird on me. Like I'm not ready for it yet. So I don't have a good, one for you, but we can ask the collective brain. Who was that? Leslie was saying that the Essence mascaras are fab. They really are for super cheap. If you're looking for super cheap, really good mascara, Essence, you can get these at Ulta or the Jordana Best Lash Extreme. Do I have one of those right now or is it dead? Oh, right here. Here we go. Jordana Best Lash Extreme. This is my third one of these that I bought. These are super awesome. These are at Walgreens, I believe, sells Jordana. Daniel says, Jen isn't quite ready for that level of commitment. Agreed. Agreed. Lancome does make great mascara. Agreed. Okay. So the Jordana Best Lash Extreme, I actually found out about this through my friend Victoria over at Victoria Donelda. She had sent this to me, and I'm so thankful. And then the Essence ones are super fab. So these are really good. Let me talk for a second about the Maybelline Falsies Push-Up Drama. This is a really nice one, except for that it does clump. Because these bristles are so stinking short, it clumps, just so you know. Living Cavalier says, thank you, Lash Sensational. Got it because of you. Oh, I'm so glad you love it. That's awesome. Pam says, I saw Essence mascaras at Target. I may have to go back and get them now. Essence really is a nice brand. Rhonda says, I keep hearing great things about Essence mascaras. They're very good. They really are. Valerie says, the new Revlon all-in-one mascara with the red lid is awesome too, just a different one. Nice. And Veronica says, I like to layer different mascaras. And I typically don't layer different mascaras because I'm typically trying one mascara. So I try to just do one or another. Lena says, or Lena says, yes, Jordana is spectacular, $4. I know. And you know what's funny is I was in a store, I was in a Walgreens where I used to live when I lived in not so nice of a neighborhood. And the woman behind the counter was saying, oh man, I wish I was telling her about the Jordana Bass Lash Extreme and how amazing it was. I was buying a new one. She's like, oh, it's so good. She's like, I've been meaning to get a new mascara. She's like, but I'm just like strapped for cash right now. And it's like, do I really need another mascara? So I ended up, I didn't tell anybody this. I didn't even tell my husband this. I went to the back over and I grabbed and I bought her one because they're $4. They're super cheap. So I bought her a mascara and I bought me one and I was like, I'll come back and tell me what you think of it. And she was like, thank you so much. It was awesome. So it was like one of those moments, one of those pay it forward kind of moments where it was like, I'm buying a girl mascara. I mean, apparently she works at Walgreens. She says she doesn't have money to buy mascara. So I bought her one and I never went back because we moved right afterward. And I wish that I had gone back to check with her to see how she liked her mascara. But this is a really, really good mascara, especially for like $4. I mean, totally worth it. Totally worth it. All right. So anyway, so another one that's okay, so we should be back. I don't know what in the world happened. I got like this little sad face. I saw in the chat, everybody's like, no, what happened to Jen? And then I saw this little sad face, little icon. Google. I'm frozen again. For reals. Okay, so I saw this little sad face, little icon, and it was like, an error or something went wrong. I was like, no. So hopefully we're back. Let me go back to the live chat. Hold on a minute. Are we back? Okay, cool. All right. So I don't know, where was I? Because I was talking about all this stuff and then I lost it. Okay. Thank you. I see, without the chat, I would have just kept going blah, 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 blah. I'm glad the chat kept rolling. All right. What was I talking about when it died? So I can pick up where I left off. Good morning, Goddess 131. How are you? I was talking about, I'm pretty sure I was talking about the Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced. Everybody's talking about the supersizer and how awesome it is. Glitchy, but back after the Jordana story. Okay, so, all right, so now let's talk about this one. Hold on a minute. The Steel Huge mascara. So the Steel Gremlins crawled in my computer, Amalia. Okay, so the Steel Huge mascara is similar in brush wand to the Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced. It's got that hourglass shape. The problem with this type of wand is that it doesn't have the declumpify brush. It just doesn't have it. It's very the bristles are very close together, so it's hard to get the mascara to brush out to make your lashes separate. But I feel like if I had to choose between the Stila Huge Mascara and the Benefit Better Than Sex, I would choose the Stila Huge because I feel like the formula is better, and I feel like that it doesn't clump quite as bad. So I really, really like that a lot. Joan says, we don't have the shops you girls have in Denmark. Oh, man. I'm sorry, Joan. Kenzie says, I only like the Better Than Sex and Deluxe sample. Interesting that you've seen a difference there. KG says, I declumped the Stila with their real wand after. Ooh, that's interesting to stick that wand in there. Tina Lee says that Better Than Sex mascara flaked on you. Oh, no. You think that it's terrifying, Holly? You know what's terrifying is I don't have it anymore, is what is it? The Smashbox one. That the brush is, I'm not even kidding, it's like this big. It's like bigger than my eyeball. It's huge. Cheyenne says, what about false lashes? Anyone that's good with them have any tips? We can talk about that. How much time? We got 9 minutes left. So before I go into false lashes, we'll talk about that. That's a great idea. Where I want to show you the Buxom, because the Buxom is another really, really, really good one. This one I think is overpriced. It has the bristles that will separate, and the formula is really, really good. So this is another really good option. This is the full and fabulous version. This is the deluxe sample. So yes, I've been on a false lash kick too, Elise. I'm totally with you. Some ones that didn't work for me, the Lash Trifecta by Milani. Did not like that one at all. I've heard some really good things about the Mally Volumizing Mascara, but it did not work for me. It was not impressive on my lashes, and I know a lot of people love that one, but it was not impressive on me. The Hello Lashes by It Cosmetics is a nice one, but if you don't get it in your eyes, because if you accidentally get it too far into your waterline, it will burn the stick out of your eyes and ruin your entire makeup look. So just be really careful not to get it too far into your waterline because it hurts. Paula says the NARS wand pokes you in the eye every time. The NARS, the new one, the Audacious Mascara, is one of the worst mascaras I've ever tried personally. I hated it. I absolutely hated it. It did absolutely nothing for me. The bristles were super far spaced apart and did terrible. Did absolutely terrible. All right, another one that I hated was the CoverGirl Plumpifying Blast Pro. This was the one with that cool looking red wand here. This thing is huge too, like it's scary, huge. This did nothing for me. I bought it because of the, Julie says, be careful, watch what's in the lash. We'll talk about that, Julie. All right. This is a terrible mascara. Don't get that one. This is the Lights Camera Lashes. This one's really good. The Julep Length Matters. If you already have a lot of lashes and you just want length, this is a really good one specifically for length. The Julep Length Matters. Another really good one, I know I'm skipping all over the place, is the Kardashian, the Quickie Mascara. This one's actually really good. I was surprised how much I really like this one. It's like a Christmas tree shaped, or a pine tree shaped if you don't celebrate Christmas. It's very nice. It's got rubber bristles, but they're not pokey. Really, really, really nice. The only thing I don't like about this is, look at this. That's what keeps happening to this. That keeps happening to this. The product keeps coming out onto the outside of the packaging. So really big fail on that. One that I didn't talk about was the Lancome Grandiose. This is a really nice mascara, and I do actually like this crazy bending wand because it does make it really easy to get here, really easy to get here. You can flip it and get over on the side here. So what I do is I do the inner corner, I do this way, and then the outer corner, I do this way, and I really like it a lot. And the effect of it is fantastic. Is it better than my drugstore? I'm not sure, but it's really, really good. The other one, the last one, actually, there's two more I want to talk about. There's so many. Okay, the L'Oreal Voluminous Sculpt Butterfly Mascara. This one's brand new. This one's really, really nice, but it does get clumpy, so be careful. Look how beautiful that wand is. Absolutely beautiful. I talked about it last week in the chat. Tara, we got 6 minutes left, girlfriend, or Tara, we got 6 minutes left. Tarte's Lash Paint Mascara. This was, the first time I tried it, I hated it. Oh, watch this. Watch it. Oh yeah. So the first time I tried it, I hated it. The second and third times I tried it, I liked it better and better. It's got a little bowl here to keep product in, which I really, really like. I also really, really like the wand on it. It's very, very nice. Amalia says, have you tried the Pop Beauty Peak Performance? No. I've never tried that one. Sorry. Holly says, I'm with you, Melissa. The Kardashians are doing okay without my chump change. That's true. That's a good point. Very good point. Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about for that. Now let's go ahead and get into false lashes. because I have learned a lot about false lashes. This is the thing. If you want to get advice on makeup, this is what you do. You go on the What's Up in Makeup Facebook page. You become friends with people on Facebook, on our What's in Makeup Facebook page. It's group/What's Up in Makeup. Become friends with people. Then what you do is you start a Periscope, okay? Then what you do is you invite people from the Facebook page to come over to your Periscope and help you with whatever it is you're having trouble with. And they will help you. And that is the best advice I can give you. If you are specifically having trouble with something, I'm telling you, the community is there for you. Another thing you can do is you can go on the What's Up in Makeup app. You can take a picture of whatever it is you're doing, and people will give you advice on how to make it better. This is an amazing community of a lot of extremely knowledgeable women. So you can definitely, oh man, are you losing me again? Hold on a minute. Let me double check. Okay, no, it looks like we're good. Okay. You can get so much advice from the women on the community. So really and truly, there's some women and men in the community. It's way more women than men, and there's only a couple of men that participate. But telling you, amazing, amazing. So let's talk about the lashes. Okay. Let me get my lash glue. Hold on a minute. So I wasn't planning on talking about lashes. All right, here we go. So, well, I'll get the lashes here. Look at these. So these are Inky Minky lashes by Sabrina. If you know Sabrina, the YouTuber, she's super fab. Okay, she has a lash company called Inky Minky Lashes. Okay, these are lashes that I've used. I've used them 3 times, and these are in the kind. I think these are White Lie, I believe. Let me double check. Yep, White Lie. Okay, this is my advice. Okay, I have the Ardell Lash Glue, which I've really been loving. Okay. Oh, Michelle says Jenna and I are Periscope virgins. Someone please help. Go to Periscope, download the app, and then search and follow Jen Loves Reviews. You'll find everybody else there. So once you come to one of the Jen Loves Reviews chats, that's how you'll be able to find everybody else, because you'll just flick around and start following people, and you'll find awesome people to follow. And say, when you come in, say, hey, I want to start Periscoping, and we'll all follow you. So it'll work out. Gina says, hey, I just said that. I love Sabrina. So this is what I do. So I have my Ardell Lash Glue, and I stick it on like this, okay, just on the band. Okay. Oh, before that, we have to talk about cutting the lashes. This is something I learned from my friends. So this is what you do. When you first get your lashes, they're probably going to be too big for your eye. They're made to be for the biggest eyes. So what you want to do is you want to cut off the outer corner of the lash just a little bit, the outer corner, because you want the longest lashes to be on the outside and the shortest lashes to be on the inside. Do not cut the inner corner. You cut the inner corner, you're going to throw your lashes away because it's going to look dumb. At least on me, it looks dumb. So you want to cut off the outer corner. Somebody said, Kenzie says, can you feel the lashes while they're on? Yes. And then Rhonda says, I'm afraid of false lashes. They damage your regular lashes. Not if you do it right. You don't want to stick them on your actual lash. You want to stick them on your eyelid, not your lashes. So do not stick them on your actual lashes. Okay. You put the glue on. First you trim them. Trim the outer corner just a little bit. Measure it up without any glue. Okay, a lot of them will come with a little bit of sticky on them, to some adhesive that sticks them to whatever their packaging is. So you can use that sticky to kind of place them and try and make sure that they feel good. After that, with the cutting, you stick your glue on just a little strip. You count to 20 or 30-ish. Okay, once you get to 20 or 30, you place it on your lash, right? Then you adjust. The way that I know where to go is I can really feel right here on the outer corner of my lash. So I move it around and kind of wiggle it around until it feels like it's right on the edge of my lash, right on the outside. And then I slowly press the middle to the inner corner. Now it's really important to get the outer corner and the inner corner stuck really well. Don't be afraid of taking it off and doing it again. It's not going to hurt you to take it off and do it again if you have to. So don't worry about that. Elise says the thin lash bands are much more comfortable, and you really shouldn't feel them as much if you get them on right. And I think it depends on the length of the lashes too. If you have natural lashes, like the ones that I wore in What's Up in Makeup today, are these Ardell. Oh no, these are the Demi Wispies. I had the 120s on, the Ardell 120s on for What's Up in Makeup for today's show, and I can't feel those. I can feel Sabrina's because they are so long and big, and they're heavier. They're heavier. There's more lash there to be heavy. So Cheryl says the best group of people I've ever had the pleasure of meeting, the Parallels. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. I love having you part of it too. So the other thing is cleaning them because it's 11 o'clock. Last thing I want to talk about is, well, taking them off. Taking them off, all you want to do is you want to gently pull them off. Don't do all kinds of craziness trying to get them off. Okay, I just take my finger and I gently pull it off. It's like taking off a Band-Aid. You should not have them stuck to your actual lashes. They should be stuck to your skin. So it should not be hurting your actual lashes to just pull them gently away from your lid. The last thing is cleaning them. So in order to clean them, all I do is I just take my fingernail and I just go around and I pick the glue off. Just gently pick the glue off the band. And then what you can do if you really want to be awesome is you can spray them with a little bit of alcohol to sanitize them. And then you're done. That's it. That's it. So I have really been loving this, and I've learned a lot. I didn't learn all this on my own. I learned this from people in the community have taught me this, and I've learned it. I've done a little bit of research. When I bought the Inky Minky lashes, she's got a really good article where I learned a lot of things about putting them on. So definitely, if you are interested in trying them, go get some cheapy Ardells. Go get some like $2, $3 Ardells and try it out. And I do enjoy the Ardell lash glue. Do not forget to buy the lash glue because a lot of them do not come with lash glue. So either buy one with lash glue or buy a separate lash glue. So that's it. Let me see. I got some decent lashes, 80 pairs for $15. Holy moly. I love my Bioderma. I have not used Bioderma to try to get the lash glue off though. I have not tried that. I mostly use, right now I'm using the Balms not take the day off. What's it called? The Balms Eye Makeup Remover that's in the tin. I can't remember what it's called, but that's what I've been using. It does not take off the lash glue. I just have to pretty much just kind of go like this for a while. Like I might even still have lash glue on my eyes right now. Totally possible. Totally possible. So anyway, I gotta go, guys. It's 11:02. My son is waiting for me downstairs. I told him I would play a game with him when I was done with chat. So I am going to go ahead and hop off of here. But I want to thank you guys so much for being here. If you were in the collective brain of makeup awesomeness today in the chat and you did not get your voice heard, if I didn't read your comment and you feel like you dropped something amazing, give the video about 10 minutes after it goes live, and that gives YouTube time to render it, and then that will and then you can drop it down in the comments below so we can benefit from your awesomeness. Last week, the last 15 minutes of the chat rendered before everything else. So if that happens again, all that is a YouTube error. They just haven't processed the entire chat yet. So give it some time. Eventually the chat should be rolling all the way through. I don't know what happened last week, but that was a YouTube error as far as the last 15 minutes. So so if for some reason the entire chat isn't showing, that's what's happening. Just give it a couple of hours and hopefully YouTube will fix it. But yeah, if you are watching this on the replay, definitely drop your suggestions in the comments below so we can all learn from you. And again, I mentioned the Facebook page, group/What's Up in Makeup. I also want to mention the app, which is the What's Up in Makeup app. You can download that for iOS or Android. And then that's like more like Instagram-y. And then we have the forum on whatsupinmakeup.com. And then what else? Oh, and then Periscope. Those are our major communities that we do. Also, I do want to let you know that I mentioned before that I have this box here. This is for those of you that stuck around this long. I mentioned this box here that has this in it. This is a brand new peach palette that I accidentally got 2 of them. And I told the story last week of how I accidentally got 2. I did call Too Faced. I asked them, what should I do with this palette? They said, do it as a giveaway on your channel. So that's what we're doing. The Rafflecopter is going to be live according to Tabitha because Tabitha's setting it up for me. I have to go back into my text message from her. The Rafflecopter is going to be live at noon Pacific time for the peach palette. So I will let you know where that is. I'm going to put it on my Instagram. I'm going to put it on my Snapchat. I'm going to put it on the Facebook group. I'm going to talk about it. I'm not sure if we'll talk about it on Periscope today, but it's going to be running for 1 week for the giveaway for the peach palette. I can smell it, like here. The peach rings, I can smell them right now. So I have one of these to give away. And it's going to come to you just like this, just as it came to me. I'm going to take my little receipt out and I'm going to just package it up just like that. I'll throw some little extra goodies in there because I always do, and a little note. I'm going to pack it up. I'm going to send it to whoever wins it. So just want to let you know that that is coming and it's going to be live this week. So if you'd like to win that, keep an eye out on my Instagram and on the Facebook page and on my Snapchat, because that's what's going to happen. So I want to thank you guys so much for being here. We are 5 minutes late ending chat, so I'm going to end it now. Thank you for being here, my friends. Mad love to you. If you have suggestions of what you'd like to talk about next week in chat, go ahead and feel free to leave those in the comments below as well. And mad love to you. And I will see you guys next week, or I'll see you in a video before then. And again, details on the giveaway will be on all of those social media channels. And once I have a link, I'll put it underneath this video as well. So I'll talk to you soon. Mad love. Bye.